Hello and welcome to my channel, and I am Stephanie, and this is the 2018 Romance Roundabout wrap up. So, as the title says, it's the 2018 Romance Roundabout wrap up, and although it is not the end of the year yet, I actually got this challenge completed before the end of the year. This challenge is a challenge that was created by the four ladies that run the Under the Covers blog and a YouTube group, YouTube channel, and also has a Goodreads group. I will link all of their information down in the description box, so if you guys want to go check this out. They've been doing this for a couple years now, and I decided to jump on board this year because I was like, okay, we got 13 different subgenres of romance that intrigue me, and I want to figure out if I can do this challenge. So the challenge broke down to, I believe it was a romance dabbler, if you one book in all 13 of the subgenres. 3 books, you are a romance connoisseur, and a romance guru reads 5 books in all of the categories. So, I am proudly here to tell you that I am a romance guru. Yes, indeed. So, being that there are 5 books in every single category, it's going to take me a little bit for this video, so I'm going to do, not going to go in depth into too many of the books. I will link all of the books, or not link, I will name all of the books down in the description box so you guys can go check them out. If for some reason you miss one or you want to hear a little bit more about it type thing, you can always go to my Goodreads page and check out my 2018 list of romances. And actually, I did a special bookshelf for this, so I will link that down in the description box as well. Yeah, let's just get to these categories and get to these books because it's a lot of them. These were in no particular order, and I spread them out all throughout this year for 2018. I have read all of these books in 2018. There are no rereads, and yeah, it's been a crazy, crazy year so far. So for the paranormal romance category, I read Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll, 7 Years by Danica Dark, Twice the Growl by Millie Teldon, Blood Type by K.A. Lindy, Wicked by Jennifer L. Armentrout. For urban fantasy, which was a semi-hard category for me, but thanks to Lauren from the novel Lush, I got a couple good recommendations from her. I read Beautiful Danger by Michelle Hoff, Fire in His Blood by Ruby Dixon, Nightfall by Cherry Adair, Slouch Witch by Helen Harper, and Hunters of Demons by Jordan L. Hawk. For young adult, I read Secrets of Spring by Julie Saldano and Tracy Justice, Dear Martin by Nick Stone, Story of a Girl by Sarah Zarr, Paper Princess by Erin Watt, and 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole. For new adult, I read Elite by Carrie Aarons, Dirty English by Ilsa Madden Mills, Pucked by Helena Hunting, Dear Heart, I Hate You by Jay Sterling, and The Negotiator by Avery Flynn. For erotic romance, I read Curing Dr. Vincent by Renee Mason, Dirty Girl by Megan March, American Queen by Sierra Simone, Project Paradise by Phoebe Alexander, and Fixed on You by Laurelyn Page. For science fiction, now this could be straight science fiction or romantic science fiction, I read The Host by Stephanie Myers, 1984 by George Orwell, Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, Fledgling by Octavia E. Butler, and Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. For historical romance, I read His Lady Bride by Shayla Black, Wench by Dolan Perkins of Valdez, The Duchess War by Courtney Milan, Romancing the Duke by Tessa Dare, and The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. For steampunk, this would have to be my hardest category. I ended up using the romance package over on Audible to get most of these done, and I also got a couple too from the library. So let's get to them. The Time Machine by H.G. Wells, Jacoby by William Ritter, Under Her Brass Corset by Brenda Williamson, Asher's Invention by Colin Kwan, and Etiquette and Espionage by Gail Carriger. For contemporary romance, which was super simple, I knocked these out super early into the year. I read The Cinderella Agreement by Vanessa Waltz, Foolproof Love by Katie Robert, The Right Boss by K.A. Lindy, Tyrant by T.M. Fraser, and Exception by Mariah Dietz. For romantic suspense, this is that I have a romance and there is a thriller suspense category or topic that goes along with the story. I read The Air He Breathes by Brittany C. Cherry, Lies She Told by Katie Halloran, Away from the Dark by Alethea Roman, Winter's Heat by Kristen Harbour, and Illusion by J.S. Cooper. For my LGBT romances, I read Brokeback Mountain by Anne Paroch, I Hate Everyone But You by Gabby Dunn and Allison Rankin, Honor Girl by Maggie Thrash, Openly Straight by Bill Kongsberg, and him, Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy. For fantasy, this is the non-paranormal fantasy, so there are no paranormal aspects to it. I read The Bells by Danielle Clayton, The Immortal Circus by A.R. Keller, Brownie and Roses by T. King Fisher, Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor, and The Bird and the Sword by Amy Harmon. This brings us to our last category, which is mystery, which does not have a romance at the forefront. I read Lust Killer by Anne Rule, You by Carolyn Kepnes, Kiss by Ted Decker, The Devil's Daughter by Katie Robert, and A Good Marriage by Stephen King. So those are the 13 categories. Those are the 5 books for each category. I believe that makes it like 65 books. I'll make sure I put the total like somewhere in here. Because I can't do math in my head right now. And so that's a lot of books, and that is just a small smidgen of portion. I enjoyed this challenge to read more romance in different subgenres and to really widen my variety of books that I've listened to and read this year. I really enjoyed this challenge, and I can't wait to see what kind of twist the girls from Under the Covers blog come up with for next year's challenge. They've already put out that, you know, that's going to be something they're going to do, and I'm really excited about that. This was a lot of fun. It really challenged me and really pushed me. So have you heard of any of those books from that list? I know it's big. I know it's super big. But yeah. Let me know down in the comments. Let's discuss if there are some that I miscategorized. Let me know what you think down in the comments as well. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys later.